And we are back on the Madden 17 Titans franchise, and after a crushing defeat last game against the Los Angeles Chargers, we've got to get redemption in this game against the Ravens. Last game came all the way down to the final drive and we just couldn't pull it off. So we'll be looking to bounce back and stay in the driver's seat in the AFC playoff race. Now, getting into the gameplay, Mariota hands the ball off to Henry, trying to run it up the middle, but there's no running room there, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Henry with the carry again, this time finds a lane, and he's able to pick up a solid gain of 7 on the play. Bringing up 2nd and 2 now. Mariota from center gets rid of it quick to Wilson, and he turns upfield, taking it all the way up to the Baltimore 34 before he's pushed out of bounds by Smith. Next play, Henry gets the carry again, trying to make something happen with it, but he's going to be tackled after a gain of 4. Next play, Mariota with the play fake, looks downfield and gets it to Gabriel at the 11-yard line. This is the exact start that we wanted coming into this one. So on the next play here on 1st and 10, Mariota under center takes the snap, facing pressure, gets rid of it quick to Henry, and he'll be tackled for a short gain. Facing a 2nd and 9 now, Mariota goes back to Henry, and he'll carry it into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play, and this one's going to be coming back, you guys. They're going to get us for holding, so we're going to be backed up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So looking at 2nd and long now, Mariota dumps it off quick to Gabriel on the slant, and he'll pick up 7 on the play. Next play, Mariota's looking to go to the end zone, but it's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play, but this time it's going to be against the defense. They're going to get the DB for holding Taylor Gabriel, and that's going to set up a 1st and goal. So Mariota takes the snap under center, he's under pressure, tries to get rid of it, and almost throws a pick there. That was a dangerous pass, but the incompletion brings up 2nd and goal. Mariota goes with the play fake, trying to dump it off to OBJ, but he's going to be kept out of the end zone. So now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Mariota fires quick to Taylor Gabriel on a slant, and he's able to make the play for 6, but this is why. They had the audacity to match up Terrell Suggs against Taylor Gabriel in the slot, and if Suggs can't get his hands on him, it's going to be game over every time. That was a mismatch all the way. Now, getting into the next Ravens series, Flacco hands the ball off to Dixon off the right side, makes a guy miss, but still only manages a short gain on the play. Bringing up 2nd and 6 now. Flacco with the play fake, with time in the pocket, looks downfield, trying to take a shot, and it's broken up by Jalen Collins. Did you see how casually he just made that play, you guys? That might have been the most nonchalant one-handed pass breakup I've ever seen in this game. He just stood there and stuck his left arm out there and knocked it down. So the incompletion brings up 3rd and 6 now. Flacco with tons of time again dumps it down to his tight end Gilmore. He makes the grab and picks up the 1st down. The next play on 1st and 10, Flacco hands it off to Dixon up the middle, and he's going to pick up a nice gain of 6 on the play, setting up 2nd and 4. Flacco takes the snap under center again, checks it down to his tight end. This time it's going to go to the tight end Williams, and that's going to set up 3rd and 3. Trying to get off the field here, check down Joe does it again. He checks it down to Williams once again for another 1st down. On the next play, we drop everybody back into coverage, locking everything up downfield, and the pressure from the front 4 finally gets to Flacco, forcing him to get rid of the ball. So now they're looking at 2nd and 7, Dixon trying to carry it up the middle, but the Titans run D stops him short. So facing a 3rd and long now, Flacco from under center, waiting for someone to get open downfield. He fires, targeting his tight end, but is batted down by Williamson, and the defense can finally get off the field and get some rest. So the defense did a pretty good job at holding the 3 midway through the 2nd quarter, and that's definitely a good sign because last week our defense was getting carved up by Phillip Rivers. On our next possession from the 25, Mariota hands it off to Henry off the left side. He finds a lane, breaks a tackle from Weddle, and he's going to take it all the way up into Baltimore territory at the 43. Those are the types of runs that we've been waiting for all season from Henry. But on the very next play, Mariota's under pressure and coughs it up, but fortunately we're there to dive on it, but that's going to knock us back and kill any momentum that we had on the drive. The 2nd and 16 pass goes to right across the middle, and he's going to put us in a 3rd and much more manageable situation now. But Mariota takes the snap and the pistol, goes with the play action fake, tries to scramble to buy time, but is going to be sacked on the play, and that's going to force a 3 and out, giving it back to Baltimore. So on the next series, Flacco tries to get rid of it quick to the back and is incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 8. Flacco then goes to the ground game, trying to give it to Dixon up the middle, but there's no running room. Williamson is right there to shut that down. Flacco from the gun on 3rd and 8 gets rid of it to his tight end near the sideline, but he can't pick up the 1st down, so the defense does another solid job at getting us the ball back. Now, moving things ahead a bit into our next drive, it's a 4th and 10 situation. Mariota barking out instructions, taking the snap out of the gun, scrambling, looking downfield, trying to make a play, runs near the sidelines and fires a dart complete to Odell Beckham Jr. What a play by Mariota. He uses his legs to extend the play, but still keeps his eyes downfield and throws an on-target pass to OBJ. What a play to pick up the 1st. But on the next play on 1st and 10, Mariota's under pressure, gets sacked, and fumbles the ball. Jerrigan is right there to pick it up, and he's going to take it the distance And I can't believe this. There's nobody even in the frame close to catching him until he's already in the end zone. And we just went from being in the red zone to giving up 7, just like that. So we're down 3 in our next drive and we need to respond. Henry gets the carry up the middle for a nice gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Mariota then takes the snap under center and fires quick to OBJ, who picks up the first down and moves the chains to the 42. Then on 1st and 10, Mariota looks to go underneath and gets it to OBJ on the drag route, and that play is going to go for a nice gain of 7 or 8 on the play. Looking to pick up the first down, the carry goes to Henry, and he's going to pick up just enough to move the chains. A couple plays later now on 2nd and 8, Mariota in the gun empty backfield fires quick to Gabriel across the middle on a slant, and that moves us to the 14. Next play on 1st and 10, handing the ball off to Henry. He goes nowhere on the play, and that's going to knock us back to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun now, Mariota takes the snap, trying to scramble to buy time, but dumps it off to Wilson, and he's going to drag 2 defenders into the end zone for the score. What a play by Luke Wilson. But you've got to give Mariota credit for extending the play there, keeping his eyes downfield, and for taking a late shot by Eric Weddle. There was no flag on the play, but look at Luke Wilson telling these boys to get in the weight room once again. That might have been the 2nd or 3rd time that Luke has done that this season. He's really been playing on another level. Now the Ravens come back looking to respond here, down 14-10 with the 3rd quarter winding down. Dixon gets the carry up the middle, and again our defense does a good job at shutting that down. But check down Joe Flacco finds his tight end again on 3rd and 4 and picks up the first there. And then that eventually leads to a 1st and goal situation where Flacco goes with the play action fake, but Brian Orakpo tracks him down for the sack. Brian Orakpo has really elevated this game nicely amongst all the trade rumors, because the trade deadline is already upon us, and I've really been considering bringing in a pass rusher, but Morgan and Orakpo have stepped up big time. So our red zone D remains pretty solid, and still to this point we haven't surrendered an offensive touchdown. That's definitely something that we can hang our hat on as we move into the 4th quarter. Now, Odell makes a grab there on the comeback route to pick up the first, noticing that Smith was in coverage on the last one, so we dial it up again, and we get the same result. This time it's complete to Kendall Wright. Picking up first downs and keeping the clock moving are crucial on this drive. Going with the toss to Henry on 1st and 10. He doesn't really go anywhere, but he stays in bounds and he keeps the clock running. Bringing up 2nd and 9, we hand it off to him again, and he's able to fall forward to set up a 3rd and 6. Mariota then takes the snap under center, 5-step drop, and fires to Luke Wilson for a huge first down pickup at the 20. So now we just got to protect the football, keep it on the ground, and force the Ravens to use all of their timeouts. So they use one there, stopping the clock on 2nd and 7. We hand the ball off to Henry, and he goes nowhere on the play, and they immediately call their final timeout. So on this crucial 3rd down, Mariota takes the snap and fires complete to Odell Beckham across the middle, and with no more timeouts, that should do it. Odell Beckham making the grab, and between the last play to Wilson and this one to Beckham, those 2 catches might be your catches of the game, folks. So after the play to Odell, we line up, hand it off to Henry, and he walks it in for the score and kind of puts an exclamation point on a bit of an unusual game. The final score in this one, you guys, is going to be 21-13, and neither team played really amazing. We just made enough plays to get out of here with a W, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the trade deadline is here, so if there's any players out there that you want me to try to trade for, drop me a comment and let me know, because there is a player that I have in mind that I might try to trade for, but like I always do, I put your recommendations at a higher priority, and if they make more sense, then of course I'll be able to pull the trigger and make them happen. Anyways, you guys, that's all the time I got for this one. I'll let you guys check out the rest of the stats. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.